Hello YouTube, what is up? Welcome back to Geek Life. In today's video, I'm going over cameras. To start off with, I'm going to talk about the different types of cameras and how to choose which one is best for you. There are many different types of cameras. There are action cams, like this GoPro Hero 4 Silver Edition. There are traditional camcorders like I'm recording on right now. This is the Canon HF-R62. I think that's what the model number is anyway. Then there are ones such as this Canon PowerShot Digital ELPH right here, this small digital camera. And there are cameras like this DSLR. Also there are mirrorless cameras and other kinds of varieties of different kinds of cameras in the digital range, the camcorder range, the action cam range, and the DSLR-ish range, which includes the mirrorless ones as well. So first I'm going to go over the action cameras. So right here I have my GoPro Hero 4 Silver Edition. I actually have it on a Joby GorillaPod Action series, I think is what it's called. These are really good for if you want to do some sort of action shot, like let's say you're snowboarding, surfing, skateboarding, wakeboarding, things like that. Action cams are great for, and what's really cool about them is they have pretty great audio as well. So actually I kind of have this set up as a little bit of a vlogging kind of thing. Haven't tried it out yet, but I've seen some other YouTubers use their cameras like this, not necessarily GoPro cameras. I have seen GoPro cameras used as vlogging cameras. To start off with, I'm going to talk about action cameras. So there are many different brands. This one is a GoPro Hero 4 Silver Edition, but there are other ones like the Sony Action Cam. There are new models of the GoPros actually, and then there are like Polaroid. I can't remember the name of it, but it's like a Polaroid little cube. Yeah, that's totally a cube. A Polaroid little cube camera. They come in just a variety of different shapes as well. Like this is just what the regular GoPro looks like. The action cam's kind of a little cylinder kind of shape. But they're great for action shots like snowboarding, surfing, wakeboarding, skateboarding. A lot of boarding. But anyway, anything that relates to action, GoPros or any kind of action cam is definitely the way to go. Next is plain old digital point and shoot cameras. These are great for many different things. Most of the ones these days take some pretty great pictures. This one takes a really great picture actually. It's got some pretty decent video on it, but if you want to get a good point and shoot camera for videoing, like vlogging or something like that, you might want to go with the Canon PowerShot G7X or G7X Mark II, or the Sony, I think it's S100 Mark IV, I think is the newest one. But really these are great for just taking casual pictures, taking videos every now and then, really just being great to turning on and being perfectly ready for a picture right then and there. Or a video in case you're vlogging. And finally, we're down to our last category, which is DSLRs. Now this one in particular is the Sony camera. I think it's the, I want to say Alpha 100 because it's got the, I don't know the actual model number or name or anything, but it has the Alpha 100, Alpha symbol 100, so I'm assuming that's what this one's called. And also I don't think this one in particular is able to shoot video, but either way it's still a really great camera for taking pictures whenever I go on vacations. Most vacations this camera is brought. What's actually kind of interesting is not many people know about this, but on basically every DSLR, when it'll come up like this and there's a button somewhere that'll allow you to actually leave. Okay, well, I thought I was supposed to be able to English. I thought I was supposed to be able to look on the screen, and then it shows what's coming out of here, but I don't know if this camera does that either. This one might be too old for that generation. But anyways, most DSLRs now, you can hit a button around the screen, and that allows you to see whatever is coming out of the actual lens. And there are actually some cameras, like the Canon Rebel series, I believe, actually has a screen that flips out, so it comes to the side, so you can actually look at yourself while taking pictures or videos or something. And then that way, you're in view and everything. Now, what's really cool about DSLRs and mirrorless cameras is they have lenses. Now, the difference is you can see there's a mirror in there that flutters every time you take a picture. And well, with mirrorless cameras, that doesn't flutter, so it just takes a picture and doesn't have any what's the word? Anyway, it doesn't have a flutter, which adds a little bit of extra time to processing the picture or anything like that. Actually, last topic is traditional camcorders. So actually, let me be right back. I've got another one. Alright, I'm back. I did get my other traditional camcorder, but I also pulled out my very first camera, which is this Kodak point and shoot camera. I don't remember the model or name or anything of this either, but it's a pretty good camera. It's only 8.2 megapixels, and I got this when I was like 9 years old, so around 2007, 2008-ish, I think. But anyway, I think I was like 9 when I got this, but it's still a pretty good camera, but it doesn't have as clear of images as newer cameras. But there's one thing I can't stress enough, which is the more megapixels you have equals the better the camera. That's not necessarily true. The camera is just as good as the user. So if the user knows how to work with a camera that has low megapixels, then it's better than someone who doesn't know how to use a good camera that has a lot of megapixels. So anyway, so this is what a traditional what a traditional camcorder looks like. This is a pretty old one. It's a JVC hard disk camcorder Evrio, which it's one of the first generations of hard disk drive camcorder. So this actually here, I believe, is where the hard disk drive actually is inside of there. But you can also put in SD cards in the one, which just actually has an SD card in it. What the heck do you know? Okay. So these are great for a lot of things. Actually, the one that I have currently is really great. The Canon HFR62 is a really great camera for video, but most of them, such as this one, are great for like family videos, basically really casual videos. But if you know how to use it well, like with good lighting, good audio, then you can actually turn a traditional camcorder into a really good camcorder. Because typically, the more light you have, the better, no matter what it is, the image will look. Basically, we do with any traditional camcorder is one way it'll go halfway, the other way the screen goes the other way. So when you're videoing, let's say you're vlogging, you can see what your image looks like and stuff. That is all for now, but I will come back with other videos of, like, let's say, certain digital cameras, certain traditional camcorders, certain action cameras, which ones I recommend, which ones I don't, which brands I think are better than others. There are some perks to having certain ones over others, such as action cams have a lot more uses, let's say, than regular camcorders or digital cameras or DSLRs. There's a lot more accessories. You can do a lot more since they are action cams. They can be used for normal videos, such as what I'm making right now. I could use this for, but I decided not to. But there's a lot of different accessories and stuff like chest mounts, head mounts, wrist mounts, bike mounts, board mounts. You can really mount the GoPro or any action camera really to anything. And what's really cool is for action cams, you can build your own mounts, which you can build some like rigs for like regular point-and-shoot digital cameras, camcorders. You can build some that'll work with the DSLR, but since it's heavier camera, it'll be a heavier rig. But you can build them for like $5 out of PVC pipe or something like that, or you can, what I've seen actually work pretty well is one that's made out of metal. It works the same way as ones I've seen made out of PVC. It's made out of metal, so it's a little bit more sturdy and a little bit more professional looking. Even if you do spray paint the PVC pipe, it's not as professional looking. But that is all for this video. Please comment, rate, like, subscribe. I'll be back with some more interesting video, like maybe something on my Legos over here. Like, well, anyway, yeah, maybe on my Legos, video games, my computer monitors, which I have right here. Oh, wow, that is terrible. There we go. Like my Asus one right here, or this Dell one. Just let me know what you would like me to do videos on, and that relates to technology or geek stuff or whatnot. And I should be able to get some videos out. Hopefully this upcoming weekend I'll be able to post several videos, so you guys can enjoy a lot more of my content. And I do what I do. That's funny. I do my YouTube videos because I find it fun. It's a really cool hobby. Hopefully I can get most of you entertained with my content and subscribe, so I can keep my channel going for a while, because I do love to do this. But please comment, like, rate, subscribe. Thank you for watching.